Okay, so today's topic is compact layout. It is a very small topic, I can say. So we have learned page layouts, then lightning record pages, and today's is compact layout. So compact layout is this one. You see on the screen the first component, which is highlight panel. Okay, that is compact layout. So compact layout specifies this group of fields that are visible here in the highlight panel. Okay, just for to take a quick glance on these key fields. For example, let's say these are important fields. Okay, and users, for the users, whenever they are working on any particular record, whenever they come here, okay, they can just directly see those fields and what is the value in it. Okay, these fields are only read only. You cannot edit it from here. These are just to read only. If you want to edit this field, then you'll have to come here in the details section, and from there you can change the value. For example, right now type is customer channel here, right? Type is customer channel. I can change it from here in the details section. Channel partner reseller. And now it has been changed to the compact layout as well. So it can have a maximum of, whenever we add fields in the compact layout, we can add maximum of 10 fields, but only 6 to 7 fields are shown in the layout. Okay, I'm also not sure why Salesforce has made this, but this is how it works. And here it supports all fields except long text area, rich text area, and multi-select pick list. Why? Because these are like a component to just show the fields. Now, pick list field, date field, phone field, right? These are all one word fields. Okay, you can add, and it will not take much space. But rich text area, long text area, these are kind of the field where you can add 3 to 4 lines, right? So we don't have that much space over here. That's why it doesn't support those fields. Otherwise, it supports other fields. Okay, only rich text, long text, multi-select pick list. These are not supported. And the compact layout, it will be one compact layout per object. Okay, you can create multiple compact layouts, but only assign one layout at the same time for all the records. So now let's see how we can do that. Let's go to Object Manager. So this is for account, right? If I go to the position and open any record, I don't see here any fields. Why? Because when we created this object, that time we had only 2 to 4 fields. That's why only name is showing. Okay. Now we are going to add more values in it. So let's go to position. Here is the option for compact layout. So whatever you want to make any changes for any particular object, okay, you'll always have to come here in the object manager and open up that particular object, and then you will see all the settings related to that object. Compact layout. Current one is this one, system default, and here only one field is added. Okay, I can, including fields, you see, in included fields only one field is their position name. I can either clone it or I can either create new one. Let's create new one. Click on new button. Okay. Let's see status. I'll add this first position status, then open date, close date, maximum pay. That's it. Save. Okay, I have added these values. Okay, position name, status, open date, close date, and maximum value. Now, I'll have to assign this compact layout to the object. Okay, only then I will be able to use it. Otherwise, the default one will be shown. So here I'm going to click on this compact layout assignment button. Right now it says system default. We'll edit the assignment and we'll change the assignment to position compact layout. Okay, let's refresh the page. Okay, so you see here, name is showing at the top on this component. Then we have status, we have open date, we have close date, and we have maximum pay. Right now, I have not entered any value over here. That's why it is showing blank. Is that value? Date will be 1, close date will be 31st. Okay. So just added value, and now those values are showing up here in the compact layout. So it is a very, very simple topic actually. So whenever there is a requirement to change the fields in the compact layout, that time you can go to that particular object, okay, and change the or create a new compact layout. Or if you have already a custom layout, just add removes fields from there and make sure that you are assigning that layout to the object, otherwise it won't show. Unlike page layout, we cannot assign multiple compacts layout. Okay, it will be one object, sorry, one compact layout per object. And whatever you are assigning, okay, that will be for each and every record in the system for that particular object. Okay, so let's say user does not have access to certain fields over here. Okay, hiring team, let's say, does not have access to close date. Okay, they only have access to open date. Now, as admin standpoint, even though I have added this close date field over here, okay, hiring team won't be able to view this because they don't have access to it. Okay, now how to give access and all that is we are going to see in the security model in detail. Any questions now? Okay, let's move to the next topic, which is record types in Salesforce. So in the last session, when we were activating the um, lightning record page, that time we had the option for to select the record types. Okay, so today we are going to cover that topic. So Salesforce record types allow us to specify a category of a record. Okay, so let's say we have one object. Okay, but we can specify different categories of a record. Okay, and those categories can display different pick list values at different page layouts. So in the last session, when we learned page layout, I told you we can create multiple page layouts. Okay, and we can assign those multiple page layouts to the different record types. Okay, so as I said, record types lets you differentiate between the business processes. Okay, pick list values based on that. Then we have page layouts different for different record types. For example, let's say this is the object, position object. Okay, I want to specify the category of this particular object position. Okay, so I may have openings for IT jobs and non-IT jobs. Okay, so I can specify this. I can make sure that so both of the record types are there in the position. When the hiring team is creating any position there, they can select the appropriate record type. Okay, based on the record type, we can also show different page layouts, different pick list value. For example, let's say here. Uh, let's see which field. Okay, functional area. Okay, this field. Okay, now this field has different pick list values. Let's say for IT jobs we want this information technology, but for non-IT jobs we don't want this value to show to the hiring team. Okay, so that also we can do that. Let me show you. And when we create any record type on the object, a new standard field, record type ID field, will get added to the field list automatically by Salesforce. Okay, and you can create record types for each and every object as per the requirement. So this particular ID field is used to store the ID of a record type. Let's say we have three, four different record types. Okay, so just to make sure that the record has appropriate record type selected, okay, that's why it fetches the ID whenever we select. Now for position, we may create IT jobs, non-IT jobs. For account, let's say we have different types of accounts, person account, business account, okay. For contract, we can create different types of record type. Okay, so let's go into the position, and here we have option called record types. So as you see here, we don't have any record types as of now. And if you remember in the last session, I told you Salesforce by default create master record type for each and every object, but we cannot see that master record type. Okay, when we will create a record type here, only then that master will appear. Okay, it is hidden from us. So let's create a new record type. So I'm going to click on this new button. Record type name is IT positions. It will be active. It says existing record type is master. Okay, scroll down and here you will see who has access to that particular record type. Okay, by default it is selected all the profiles here. So I'm going to keep it as it is, but in real time scenario, there might be possibility that whenever you are creating a record type, there is a requirement that it should be available for certain group of people and not for all the users in the system. In that scenario, you will have to select the appropriate profile here, okay, and then create the record type. As of now, I'm going to make it available for all users. Next. Okay. Now here we have to select the layout. So now, right now we have only one layout. Okay. So I'm going to select this one, position layout, and this same layout is I'm assigning this for all the profiles. If let's say you have different layouts, okay, and you want to show different layouts to different type of user, then you can select this option, apply different layout for each profile, and you can select different layouts for the profile one by one. As of now, I'll just keep one page layout to all profile and see. Okay. Now IT position record type is created. Okay. And you see whatever pick list fields are available on that object, okay, it will by default gonna show. So from here we can make sure that fields values are visible and what type of value you want to show for the particular pick list field. Okay, let's go and create new record type. Non-IT positions. I will make it active here and I'll make it available for all the profiles. Okay, and position layout because we have only one layout and save. Okay, it has been created. Now for IT positions, I don't want the field, which is, I guess it's functional area field, to show information technology. I want to only show finance, human resource, and these are the values. Except human information technology, I want to show all the fields values over here. So I'm going to save this. You can also make it default, but right now I'm not making any default value. Okay, I'm just removing the information technology here. And save. Okay. Here, refresh it. Okay, now you see when I click on this new button, first it is asking me what type of record I want to create. Okay, I have to select that particular record and only then I will be able to move forward. So let's select the non-IT position. As the record page layout is only one, we are using the same page layout for both of these record types. Okay, but I'm going to make changes here. Let's see the functional area field. And you see here finance, human resource, retail, warehouse. But we don't see information technology because we have removed that pick list value, okay, from non-IT. Even though I am using the same field for both of the record type, IT and non-IT, okay, but based on the record type, I can remove the values as well. And here it is showing information technology for IT jobs. Okay. Now, whatever records are already present in the system, okay, before creation of record types, those will be there, okay, but you won't see any record type for that particular record. So first, what I want to do is let's go to the page layout. First, add the record type field over here. and I will create a new layout. Okay, let's add values here one by one. So first, I want to add this record type, open date, then we have close date, and we have IFR. I will add, okay, we don't have to add that section. So here I'm not going to add languages, which is Java, JavaScript, right? Because we are not going to, I mean, this is just for the non-IT use, right? So it will not be available, all this. Okay, let's add status by functional area. And then I'm going to add one more section here, one column section. And here I will add job description, responsibilities, skills required. Then educational requirement and functional area. And I will add one more section over here, which will be two columns and will be the information. And here I will just add the standard fields which are created by and last modified by. Let's add location and functional area. Okay, let's add functional area here. And I'm going to add owner field over here. I have added each and every field except this languages field. Okay, Java, JavaScript, except C#. Okay, let's save this. Now we have two page layout. One is position layout and second is non-IT page layout. Okay, so first I'm going to change the assignment over here. So I'll just click on this page layout assignment and I will assign non-IT page layout to the non-IT positions. Okay, so I will click on this edit assignment. As you see, for IT positions and for non-IT positions, we have only one page layout. So I'm going to make changes. Okay, so I'll select, if you want to change one layout for one profile at a time, okay, you can select like this and make changes. But here I want to change it for each and every profile. So what I'll do is I'll just select this. Uh, okay, I have selected this all the profiles and I'm going to select here non-IT page layout. Okay, these two are removed. Non-IT and non-IT. Okay, so now for each and every profile, I have changed it to non-IT page layout and save. You will see a difference between IT page and non-IT page. Okay, now let's go here and refresh it. This is the existing record in the system, and you see here for that existing record, you don't have any type of record type. Okay, so this scenario is a very real-time scenario because what happens is uh, for any particular object, there might be hundreds and thousands of records already present in the system. Okay, later on, let's say a client decides to have some record types for that object just to specify different kinds of records. Okay, so in that scenario, as an admin, we can create it. But we also have to make sure that the previous records, okay, whatever there are, the previous record, we have to figure it out for which record type they belong. So for that, you can communicate with your client and customer, right? And then you'll have to bulk update those records, and you will have to bulk update this field, which is record type. Okay, so that all will be in sync. Because sometimes what happens if they want to create any report or something based on record type, and there are thousands of record which does not have any record type added in it. Okay, so report will give the false data, right? And that's why we have to make sure that the data is always correct in the system. So even when you create a record type, you have to make sure that the existing records, whichever is present in that record, those also have to record type. So I'm going to add here the available is IT position. See. Okay. Now let's create a non-IT record. So I'll select here non-IT positions. Position name, let's say, mm, open date and close date. Type is, let's say, full time. Functional area. I will select here as human resource. Shouldn't be showing these languages. Let me refresh it once more time. And non-IT page layout. And in the page layout, I have not added any type of languages over here. No. Okay. Let's create one more time. Okay, and I'm going to save this. Okay, you see here, we does not have languages and layout is also different. Okay, we don't have like so many sections over here. Let me open the IT page, which is system administrator, and you will see the difference. Okay, we have page section here, we have more information section, we have languages, and here I forgot to give a name to the new section. Okay, we have here this one section, second, and the third one, which is system information. Okay, and here we have languages as well. So we have assigned different page layouts for different record types. Then we have also removed certain values from the uh, pick list field over here. So you see, I don't see any information technology, but here in the functional area, I see here information technology. You can select this information technology, Java, JavaScript, and save. Okay, so in this way, we can create different record types. We can create different page layouts. We can assign different page layouts to different record types. And we can remove uh, values, pick list field values, and we can show pick list field values based on record types. All this we have done it over here. Any questions regarding that? So compact layout, in compact layout, we add key fields to show to the user, right? And in record types, we can create a different kinds of record type to specify the category of a record. Okay. And once you create a record type, you can specify uh, or show different page layouts to the user, different pick list fields to the user. Okay, right. So then we can move to the next topic, which is relationships in Salesforce. So relationships means to create a relationship is like to link objects with each other. Okay, so that when your users view a record, it can also see the related data. For example, we have two different objects, object A and object B. These two objects are independent objects. Okay. Now you want to create a relationship. Okay. So you can create a relationship. And when you create a relationship, and when we see the data, we can also see the related record. So here in Salesforce, already relationships are created for standard objects. If I go to any particular account, I can see its related data. Okay. So contact is related with the account. Account and contact have relationship. Account and opportunity have relationship. Account and cases have relationship. Okay. And all the related data, we can see it here in the account. So we have three different types of relationships in Salesforce. And whenever you create a relationship, there will be parent and child. Okay, we are going to learn that concept, but I'm just giving you a heads up. So let's first look at the lookup relationship here. So this particular relationship, first relationship, is linked to object together. Let me complete. Okay. We have two objects, right? And we want to make a relationship between these two objects. So we have object A and we have object B. Okay. Now these two objects are independent object. Okay. These are not dependent on anyone, but whenever we will create a relationship, okay, these will be dependent. So to link two objects together, it will always have one to many relationship in lookup relationship, meaning that we will have one parent and multiple child records. Okay, so let's say I'm creating a lookup relationship between object A and object B, and I will decide that object A will be the parent record and object B will be the child object. Okay, so whenever I will create a relationship, A will be parent and B will be child object. Okay, and it will have like one to many relationship, meaning that one parent and just a moment. Okay, one parent and multiple child records. So let's say we have multiple records here in object A and multiple records here in object B. Okay, now I want to create a relationship. So as soon as I create a relationship, so let's say record A, okay, record 1 will have multiple child records. Okay, so one record on object A will have a relationship with multiple records on object B. Okay, so when we create this lookup relationship, it will always have one to many relationship, one parent and multiple child record. So in this relationship, what happens when you delete any parent, okay, it will not going to impact on your child record. Child record will not be deleted. It will be there as it is in the system. Okay, this is very important point for any relationship, because in interview they might ask the difference between different types of relationship, and this is one of the major difference. Okay, so you have to make sure that in lookup, even if we delete a parent record, okay, it will not going to impact on its child record, and it will be there as it is. So like this. Sorry. Okay, let's consider that I have deleted this record. Okay, so these records will be there. Okay, now relationship, I won't see because that parent record is not there, but these three records will be there in the system. Okay, now in lookup relationship, it does not support to the roll-up summary fields. Now, what is roll-up summary fields that we are going to see in the future? So we cannot create roll-up summary fields over here. Okay. Otherwise, it will not going to make much of an impact in lookup relationship. So when you create a relationship field, okay, you have to make sure that it's always on the child object. Okay, so whenever you create a relationship field, it will always go on the child object and not on the parent object. Okay, so it will be on the child object which is linked to the parent object. So I will have to create a relationship field on child object, which is object B. It will have its separate sharing setting. It will have its separate owner field for um, child object records. Okay, so not much major difference. So let's go through the points one more time. It will always have one-to-many relationship, which is one parent and multiple records. Second is, even if we delete the parent record, it will not going to impact on child record. Child record will not be deleted. Relationship field always go on the child record, and which will be linked with the parent object. And lastly, it will have its separate owner and sharing setting. Now, what is sharing setting? That is also we are going to learn in the security model. And lastly, roll-up summary does not support to, lookup does not support to roll-up summary fields. That means we cannot create roll-up summary fields on the lookup relationship, okay, object. So let's create a lookup relationship, which is the first relationship in Salesforce. So I'm going to create a relationship between account and position. Okay, so here account will be parent and position will be child. As of now, when we created the position object, okay, it is independent object. It is not dependent on anyone. It is not linked with any other object. Okay, hence it does not have any relationship with any other object. So you see here we have owner field. Okay, it specifies whatever here is the owner. So let's create the relationship between account and position. We'll remove this. Yeah. Let's go to the object manager, open fields and relationship, click on new. So here you will see we have relationship field. So first is lookup relationship. And it says that creates a relationship that links this object to another object. This relationship fields allow user to click on lookup icon to select a value from a pop-up list. The other object is the source of the value linked list. Okay, that means whenever we are going to create a lookup relationship, okay, a pop-up will appear where you will see different objects. From those number of list of objects, we have to select the correct object to which we are going to create a relationship. Okay, so I'm going to select this lookup, click on next. Okay, this is that pop-up I was saying. Related to here, we have different objects, whatever objects are present in my demo org, right? So from those objects, I am selecting here account because I want to create a relationship between position and account. Account is the parent and position is the child, right? And as I mentioned earlier, which is very important, relationship field will always go on the child object. That's why I'm creating this on the position object, which will be related to the account object. Okay, next. Now, rest of the procedure is the exact same how you create your custom fields in the system. Okay, child relationship name will be position. That means whenever we are creating any relationship between two objects, okay, a relationship field will always go on the child object, and a related list is going to create by Salesforce by default, that will be on the parent object, like this. On the account, we already have related list of contacts. Similarly, for position also, it will going to create automatically with the name position. Next. Okay. This is for visibility and having access. So I'm going to keep it as it is. And I want to add it to position layout as well as non-AT layout. Next. And the position name related list will get added to the account layout and save. So you see here, account field is created, okay, and it shows the data type as lookup to the account object. And this is the name which we have given to that relationship field. So let's go to the position. Refresh the page. Okay, you see here account field is added now, and let's open account in a different tab. In the related, now you will see position related list is also added. Right now for position it is showing 0 because no record is related, position record is related with the account record. That's why it is showing 0. Okay. So as soon as we add any value here in the position, okay, then it will going to show it in the account as well. So I'm going to change the account. This one. It has so many records. Yes. We have two contacts, we have opportunities, we have cases as well. Okay, so this is the good example. Now here I'm going to add the value position. So from position SF admin, I'm going to select the account. This is a relationship field and the account will be edge communication. So as soon as I add this edge communication, it will be shown the value of position, which is SF admin. Okay. Save. Okay, I added edge communication over here. And then refresh it. And as you see here, now SF admin is shown. Okay, that means this account edge communication is linked with SF admin. Okay, as I said earlier, in lookup relationship, child object will have its own owner field. Okay, so I will see here we have its own owner field. Now, what I'll do is I will create a different account, a dummy account. Okay, I have created this dummy account. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the account over here. Okay, so as I said earlier, it will be one to many relationship. That means one parent and multiple child record. Okay, so one child record will have one parent. Okay, but that same parent can have multiple child. Okay, I'm going to change it to GuruSchool account, and now this record is linked with GuruSchool account. Let's go to related and see the position. Now it is showing SF admin. Now what I'll do is I will delete this particular parent record. Okay, which is GuruSchool account. I will delete it and let's see what happens to the child record. So I'm going to delete it. Okay, so GuruSchool account was deleted. Let's go here and refresh it. So the record is there as it is. The only difference you will see here is relationship field does not have any value in it. It is blank. Why it is blank? Because that particular record was deleted. That's why it is blank. So even if you delete a parent record here in the lookup relationship, it will not delete the child record. Okay. So this is the lookup relationship. Okay, we have other two relationships, which is master detail and many to many, that we are going to see in the next session. Any questions here for lookup relationship?
Amrapali, Sanchita here. So, if you will delete parent record, will you able to retry over there to add again to the child record?
Yes, we can. So whenever we delete a record, okay, it will be present in the recycle bin for 15 days. Okay, within that 15 days, you can retrieve that data. Okay, once the 15 days are over, then Salesforce will permanently delete those records from the system. Let me show you. For that, you have to go to the app launcher and recycle bin is there. Okay, and you see this is the first record which we deleted. Now I have to restore. So I'll select this and click on restore button. And now that account is shown. So I can again link SF admin to the GuruSchool.
It will show it again. We don't
Yeah,
need to like add
yeah,
it again.
right.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm. Okay, any other question, guys?
No.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So today I'm going to send you the compact layout and record type assignment. Okay. Once the other relationship is covered, okay, then I will share lookup and master detail assignment. Okay, is that fine with you?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it for today. Okay, just create this same in your demo and let me know if you have any questions in the next session. I'm going to stop the screen sharing.